Hello, and welcome to today's show. I have a special guest, who has an amazing announcement.
Thank you, Larry. Yes, I have an announcement that will shock those both in America and in Ireland. I want to introduce Ireland to hog roast.
Now wait just a cotton pickin' minute. Are you telling my viewers that Ireland has barbecue? I thought only the United States had any hog roasters.
Well, I don't know anything about picking cotton, but Ireland has fantastic barbecue from the company Hog Roast.
Okay, Ireland has barbecue. What part of the country does Hog Roast cover?
Hog Roast covers all of Ireland.
What about venues?
Hog Roast has worked in all kinds of sports clubs, community centres, youth hostels, and a large part of their business is parties for people celebrating at home.
How much space is needed?
Usually a 3-metre by 3-metre space, or 10-foot by 10-foot if you prefer.
What does a hog roast cost?
It depends what you want them to do, how many people attending, what menu you have in mind, also when and where.
I expect to have 100 people at my event. How many pigs do I need?
1 pig will be enough. Hog Roast can roast a pig for 60 or 70, but once you get to around 100 guests, it becomes more cost-effective. Actually, the largest pig they ever cooked in the oven was 79 kilograms, and it served 200 people that day.
Does Hog Roast offer more standard fare?
Yes, Hog Roast can offer a traditional barbecue, or a standard buffet, with very tasty beef stroganoff, or chicken curry.
How long will it take to cook the pig? Does Hog Roast arrive with it partially cooked?
It usually takes between 4 and 6 hours to cook, and Hog Roast always cooks fresh on site, unless the client asks them not to, then Hog Roast would arrive with the main course fully cooked.
What do they do if it rains?
They do what they do in Texas, they get wet. But Hog Roast has a gazebo to keep the rain off the pig.
If we want finger food, what kind do they serve?
Generally, freshly made, small bite-sized pieces that people can pick up and pop in their mouths. Most of their offerings are detailed on the website, but Chris can email a list to you if you like. The canapes are presented on trays, and the Hog Roast catering staff will circulate amongst the guests.
They normally operate buffet-style service, so the guests get up from their seats to be served by Hog Roaster's staff.
Yes, not every event is formal, where the guests are seated, but sometimes they are.
Does Hog Roast supply salads or vegetables?
Yes, Hog Roast usually provide potatoes and a selection of salads. Baby new potatoes in butter are most popular, but Hog Roast can offer roast potatoes or potato de pinois. As the seasons change, Hog Roast adjusts the menu and offer roasted root vegetables in place of salads.
Your prices include proper crockery and cutlery for each course you serve, is that correct?
Yes, and Hog Roast use a hot cupboard to pre-warm the plates for the main course.
I just want to check, Hog Roast takes the washing up with them?
Yes, they clean up around the workspace, so you are not left with a pile of washing up the next day.
Is there anything Hog Roast needs from us?
Just a place to plug in an extension lead. The oven uses gas to cook, but the motor that turns it requires 40 watts, less than a normal light bulb.
Is there anything else we have to do?
Yes, enjoy yourselves.
Almost every answer you gave me started with yes. Is Chris a yes man?
Maybe. Chris believes it's his job to find ways to say yes to the client's request.
Well, you sure sold me. How does everyone get in contact with him?
You can call him at 087-910-1141 or by email at chris@hog-roast.ie.
Well, what are you waiting for? Contact Chris now, before someone else books him for your date.